Good morning. This is Black Crow Walking, bringing you A Course of Love by Mari Perrin. We're currently doing a study, and we're up to chapter 3, verse 11. I'm just going to read the sentence before chapter 3 so that you can get the context from what we read yesterday. The birth of an idea is thus the result of what has come before. The birth of an idea is thus the result of what has come before, of seeing something old and as new, of improving on a former idea, of taking various information and collecting it into a new configuration. So what is this meant for learning? What is that is not of this world? What has this meant for learning that is not of this world? It means that you filter it through the same lens. You think of it in the same way. You seek to gather it together so that it will provide an improvement on what has been before. You look for evidence that shows that if you behave in a certain way, things will happen as a result. Like a child learning not to touch a stove because it is hot and a burn will result, or learning that a warm blanket is comforting. You subject it to 1,000 tests independent of your senses and your judgment. While you believe you know what will hurt you and what you will find comforting, you subject what cannot be compared to the comparable. Think not that your mind, as you conceive it, learns without comparison. Everything is true or false, right or wrong, black or white, hot or cold, based solely on contrast. One chemical reacts one way and one reacts another, and it is only in the study of the two that you believe learning takes place. You have not given up the idea that you are in control of what you learn, nor have you accepted that you can learn in a way that you have not learned before. Thus, we move from head to heart to take advantage of your conception of the heart, of your concepts of the heart, concepts much more in line with learning that is not of this world. So basically, today's lesson is about unlearning the way we have learnt and moving into learning through feeling and knowing in the heart, rather than comparing mind, which is always making things right, wrong, good, bad. Comparing mind wants scientific proof and evidence. Comparing mind wants to compare the old idea with the new idea. And we're being asked to learn differently now. We're being asked to let go of the belief systems of what will hurt you and what will not hurt you, what will comfort you. You subject what cannot be compared to the comparable. Love is not from the mind. The mind has already stuffed that up for me and everybody else. We think that love is the way we've learned it to be from our parents, from our teachers, from our friends. And yet it is not that. It comes from the heart, and the heart can't be compared with. If you're still in your mind, if you still want to come from your mind, if your mind is super important, then you've got the mind on the throne in your life. And nothing I say or this book says will make any difference to you, because you're set in the program of what the world has taught you, and this world is completely dysfunctional in its learning and its teaching. So, would you be willing to lay that down? Lay that down and just come with an open heart like a child, with curiosity, and ask your heart what it is. How can you see this differently? How can you be in the world in a better way that creates the things that you desire, like calmness and peace and love, tranquility, joy, happiness, freedom, adventure, all those beautiful qualities of love that you desire can only be found through love, not through fear. And that's enough from me today. I have a very big day today, and I'm just putting this up and disappearing into the ethers to go and make sure that I'm well. Okay. I hope you have a beautiful, fun, happy day, and that you have lots of planned adventures that come about and create heart connections. Remembering that I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.